start the track all the way to the top. Nope. Let's just start with Daniela. She's got to attack first anyway. So she's going to attack again. 3 plus 3 for her wrench. A total of 6. And she's going to roll. Uh-oh. 2 successes. Okay. You go, girl. 2 successes. 2 successes is going to be enough to defeat the Void Remnant. It only needed 1 more. And I'm already out of room for everything. Okay. Put this down here. Alright, cool. So she does defeat the Void Remnant. And she will gain... Sorry, Void Touch. She will gain a Remnant, and she'll also gain a spell. So, Remnant first. So, it's a Remnant, which will go onto her player board. And a spell from the spell deck. So here's the spell deck. Give it a shuffle, shuffling, shuffling. There we go. And she will receive Lure Monster. That's actually not be good for her. Once per round, when a ready non-epic monster would activate, you may test Lure. If you pass, move it 2 spaces towards you instead. Okay. Interesting. I like that for her. So that was her 1 action was combat. Now, where does she need to go? I think she's going to go 1, 2, 3 to the science building for 2 reasons. Number 1, there's a Doom there, so next turn she can do something with that. Number 2, she has a Remnant, and if you look at these spaces, they all have printed on them kind of like typically for the encounter in that location, what you got to have and what you potentially will need, and then what potentially you could get. And in this location, science building, it shows remnants for cash often. She now has a remnant. She's only got a couple bucks in cash. Let's see what happens. All right, cool. So she is done. Marie, I really need... well, we're going to research first. That's the first thing we're going to do. Because we want to flip that card. Okay, so research, test observation, and the number of successes that you get is how many clues you can place. So she's got 3 observation, 2 plus the 1 for her focus ability. So we're going to roll that, and boom, we just needed 1. So we can place 1. There we go. So that's her first action. She has a focus limit of 2. Actually, I think we're going to focus strength because of the next action. Because I think I'm going to move Norman away so that this Thrall, because they would both have an observation of 3, will go for her. And she will have this knife. So she'll have 5 strength against an attack, whereas he's only going to have 2. And that's really about it. Now, alternative. Actually, you know what? Let's do something even better. So that completes her turn. Sorry. Norman Withers. Remember his ability. Don't remember his ability. Well, do remember his ability. So his ability is, after you move 2 more Doom from your space, you may suffer 1 more to research 1 clue. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to use his spell, Find Gate, test his lore. If we pass, so we only need 1 success, we can move to a space of your choice with 1 more Doom. Now, if you notice, here's a space with 1 or more Doom. It has a clue. It's number 1. But number 2, it has 2 Doom. So if we can jump over there, successfully remove both of those Doom, we could research this for free. If nothing else, we could next turn research it, and we'll have a chance to get a clue because it's the only other clue on the board, and this is not going to move. So, yeah, I think that's definitely our best shot. So here we go. 3 lore, Looking for a 5 or a 6 for success. Wow. Okay. There's nothing but successes. So now he does take 2 horror. Okay. But remember, he also has this card. Precious Memento. After you gain a clue, remove 2 horror from this card. So we're going to put the 2 horror on that card. If he can gain the clue from up top here, then that horror will actually go away. Oh, find the gate. Congratulations, sir. You found the gate. And that will clear that card, which is awesome. So, first action was to use Find Gate spell. Second action is going to be to ward. With 3 lore, no other really options there. We're going to roll it. That's only 1. Now the question is, do I want to spend, because I could spend his focus token, could spend it to reroll one of the dice to get 2 done. I mean, that would let me, yeah, let's do it. We're going to go ahead and spend this focus token. So we're going to get rid of this focus token, and I believe that lets him reroll a die. So we're going to re-roll the die, and let's see what happens. Okay, so we can use, let's do it. So I've already put it back there. So we're going to re-roll a die. It doesn't matter which one we re-roll. We definitely want to keep 5. So hopefully this will be a 5 or 6. Oh, no, it's 3. Dang. Okay, so we just removed 1. Well, that's okay. It was worth the risk. Alright, it is. Everybody gone. Go to the monster phase. Any engaged, ready monsters activate. So, ready monsters are going to be the Altered Servant. Move toward unstable space. Gauge most clues. Well, he is not. The Observatory is the next unstable space. So he's going to go from here, 1, 2. That's currently the unstable space, so he moves over there. And then the Hulking Thrall, move toward and engage the highest observation. That is Mr. Withers, so it's going to move towards Mr. Withers. And flip, and let's see what it does. So we've got 2 health. Ooh, so he's going to become cursed. Oh god, that sucks. After this monster attacks, you become cursed unless you spend 1 remnant. Oh wait, no, sorry. I mean, it's not great. I'm not excited. But fortunately, she has a little cash, and she has it Maws, so that's okay. Each engaged monster deals damage, and horror to the investigator is engaged with. So, the Hulking Thrall that just engaged Marie will now do 1 sanity and 1 damage to Marie. So she is now sitting at 2 and 1. Alright. We don't have any more monsters we need to deal with, so now we can go to the encounter phase. We'll start with Danielle, because Marie cannot. She is engaged. So Danielle and Norman will go. Danielle is going to draw from the Miskatonic University. That's not Miskatonic, that's the streets. And she gets a regular card. So where's she at? Where's she at? She's in the science building. While carrying out one of your more interesting findings from your adventures in hand, you stumble into an argument about the validity of alchemy as a scientific discipline. What do you think? Asks one professor. Never mind that, says the other. What have you there? You may spend 1 remnant to gain $3. Well, she has a remnant. So let's just go ahead and spend that remnant. So she's going to spend the remnant, and she's going to gain $3, which will give her, in addition to her 2 she already had, a total of 5. So the remnant goes away. She gets the $5. This is not a event card, so it's just going to go to the back of the Miskatonic University deck. All right, and Mr. Norman Withers is going to go to South Side. See what he gets. All right, so he's still at Mom's, right? Yes. Around that subject, you turn off the street toward the boarding house and you find yourself bathed in clear moonlight. Become blessed. Okay. Oh, wait, this is actually going to be really good for us because if we're blessed and then become cursed, we just lose the blessed status. We don't lose the blessed and become cursed. Whistling as you press through the front door, you are delighted to find Ma serving up your favorite meal. You may spend $1 for you or an ally to recover 2 health. He doesn't need it. Sanity would have been better. But this is a place for health. The South Church would be better for sanity. So, that takes care of that. And that goes to the back of the South Side deck. Excellent. Okay. That is everybody's encounter phase. Now for the Mythos, aka Laugh and Shuffle phase. Daniela Reyes first. Clue. We're spawning a clue in Uptown. And then I'll do that in a second. And then our second one is the monster. And the monster is going to be an altered beast. Spawn at the most doom. Now, there's several places with the most doom. It's going to move toward engage the lowest will. So who has the lowest will? Marie has the lowest will. So let's put it as far away from her as we can. Several places that just have one, so we would get to choose. So we're going to put it right there. So I'm here to remind myself that we have done that. And we're going to take Uptown. Take the top 2 cards, top 2, from the deck. Give them a good shuffling mix until I can't remember. Trying to think of something else. Channel or something else. Alright, so Uptown, check. And clue token for Uptown. Uptown, also check. She's good to go. Alright. Marie. Headline. Doom. Okay, headline and doom. Burn through those headline decks. Headline. Okay. Test. Let's say test influence. Okay, well, fortunately for her, she's got 4 influence. I'm not gonna read the rest. Oh wait, that's only 3. Oh gosh, thank you. Oops, that's the 1. Alright, so there's our 4 influence test. 1 to 2. 0, we had 1. We didn't have 3 plus. 1 to 2, you gain 1 ally, but we do place 1 doom in our space. So, boom. But we gain an ally. So, let's go to the ally deck. And give these a shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. This is my shuffling song, as Rado says. Alright, so we end up with Grace Beckman. You get +2 lore as part of her ward action. Okay. That's cool. Kind of wish that Roger would have got that, but, or Norman, I mean, but hey, we'll take any help we can get, right? Alright, cool. So she's going to go there. Then we spawn Doom, which is going to come from, to go to North Side. We're at North Side. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. This is not good. 2 in the Curiosity Shop. So, man, we're gonna have to. Yeah. Okay. What's pronounced after you perform an action? Sure, perform that same action. Oh, okay, it has to be the same action. I might have missed that earlier. If I did, I apologize. Okay, so next we go to Norman. Oh man, it's just nothing but bad. So there should be clues, a blank, and a gate burst. Gate burst. And the gate burst happens in Rivertown. Oops, you can't see that. Happens in Rivertown. So, what happens with gate burst? So we put one doom in each space in Rivertown. So that's going to be, we'll go 1, 2, 3. That is the 5th. Last one place is the 5th doom, which means an anomaly appears in Rivertown. We take all of the cards we discarded so far from the event deck, give them a shuffle. Shuffling. And we put them back into the back of the deck. And this headline card will go to its deck. Oh, I just realized I didn't show you guys well, once we go to buy, I'll show you what we have to buy. Alright, so good news is whatever we draw, shoot, I forgot about the Reckoning. Dang. Okay, the Reckoning. Place one doom in each space with a scar. Yeah. Okay. So, the only space we have with a scar currently is this one. We would put a doom here, but remember, because of the anomaly, that doom now, instead of going here, goes there. Okay. Oh, the other thing I should mention is that when this anomaly appeared, we should have had to place a scar based on lasting scars, but it says if there's already one there, then you don't worry about it. So we didn't have to place one. But threshold, if you remember, says when there's a total of 2 or more tokens on the scenario sheet, flip this card. So now we have one of each, so we flip the card. Alright, so with every moonrise, the veil grows weaker. Reality bleeds at the threshold. People and places falling through the cracks into the void between the worlds. And beyond the veil, the voice of the lurker at the threshold grows ever stronger. The Silver Twilight Lodge are as interested in these scars in reality as you. They meet in secret, burning incense and chanting in dead tongues. Are they allies or servants of the lurker? A letter comes from Carl Sanford proposing an alliance. You have discovered a means of mending the scars in the veil. Flip card 21 before continuing. Okay, so here's card 21. To mend a scar. The tears in reality are not natural, nor is the remedy. Magic is the answer. Arcane rituals unique to the particulars of the scar. With diligence and hard work, you can repair your wounded reality and perhaps keep the lurker at the threshold. At bay. White markers are scars in the veil, so we already have one of those out. After an anomaly appears, if there's not a scar or a mended scar in that neighborhood, place one scar in the neighborhood with most doom in the neighborhood. Face down markers are mended scars. Okay, so yeah. So we'll just flip those to the question marks. You may spend 2 clues from the scenario sheet to mend a scar in your space. A mended scar does not cause doom during Reckoning. Okay, cool. So that's one way to fix that. Except, yeah. If any investigator may gain a dark pack to join the Silver Twilight Lodge. If you join, add cards 24 and 25. If no investigator joins, Carl Sanford declares you an enemy of the Lodge. Shuffle the set-aside ledge monsters. Add 1 monster and 1 to the Mythos Cup. Add 22 to the Codex. Whether you join or not, return this card to the archive. I think we're going to join. I mean, if nothing else, I mean, we know we're not going to be part of it, but if nothing else, it'll keep monsters away, and maybe we can learn more about something. So I'm going to shuffle up these dark packs. All right, and it says any investigator may gain a dark pack. Okay, so who's gonna join? Let's go with Daniela. Why not? Yeah, let's go with Daniela. So she's gonna take dark pack. We don't know what's on the other side. She's gonna take a dark pack, and there you go. She is now a full-fledged member. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am. Alright, cool. So she's a full-fledged member. So, now, we got to add cards 24 and 25, and this card goes back into the codex. So here's our ginormous codex. So let's take card 20. We're adding, what did it say, 24 and 25. Here we go. Twilight gathers and Plumb the Void. So Plumb the Void, I suppose. As a member of the Silver Twilight Lodge, you have access to their vast knowledge of the occult. Okay. As investigators, I thought we kind of already had that, but whatever. They have studied the strange territoriality and have created a means of traveling vast distances by stepping from one plane of existence to another. It's not without its risk, admits Carl Sanford, but little that's worth doing is. If you're in a neighborhood with an anomaly, you may step into the void. Lore -1 test. If you pass, you traverse the universe. You move to any space in the neighborhood with an anomaly. If you fail, you become lost in the void. You move to the unstable space and suffer 1 horror. Okay. So, I mean, if there's multiple anomalies, I guess that's one quick way to get at least, yeah. Twilight gathers. The Silver Twilight Lodge is pleased that you have agreed to work alongside them. They explain that a powerful being known as the Lurker of the Threshold dwells just beyond the veil and offers great power to those wise enough to listen. But we must take care not to allow the Lurker into our world, explains Carl Sanford. In particular, we must repair the scars. Okay. When a scar is mended for the first time, flip this card and read the Gathering Power effect. If there are 6 or more doom on the scenario card, we flip this card and read the silver key. Okay, so apparently there's 2 different things on the other side of this card, I guess, based on how that's reading, I think. Hard to say. Okay. Cool. That's everything, right? Yes. Alright, Norman is going to... Oh yeah, he's going to move here. Right? And then he's going to ward. Yep. So, ward. Gosh. He can't. Yeah. So he only takes away 1, but at least that gets that gone. Trying to get that clue. Then he's going to take his second action. Is going to be, I think, research. So he's going to test observation. Just needs 1 success to try to get that clue onto the clue sheet. And wow! Oh wait. Oh no! What did he roll before? Oh no! I don't remember. I forgot he was blessed. Ugh. Okay, I don't remember what he rolled, so let's do this again, because I don't want to stop it and go back. Alright, so, do this again. With a 4, 5, or 6, he's warding. Oh, wait, no, I do remember. He had, 1, and then he had 4. So, okay, nope, he did do it. Sorry. That goes away. So then all his stuff triggers. So, we remove 2. Because we removed 2, he can suffer a horror, which he will do, to automatically research a clue, because he's got one. Yep. That's what he's going to do. So he did pass a test, so he doesn't lose his blessed. status, so that is his action. It's just going to be bad. So I kind of want to move her into here, but I know it's just whatever happens is just gonna be bad. Oh wait. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Next, we're gonna go with Marie. Marie is gonna move 1, 2. She's gonna pay $1 to move one more, so she's gonna end up here. So hopefully, maybe she can get this clue. If nothing else, she could maybe heal. And then she's going to use Smoky Velvet once per round. After you perform that action, another investigator on any space may perform that same action. Does that really make a difference then? It says normal action restrictions still apply. So does that mean... I'm going to have to look that up. I'm not sure if that means that they can only do one action or they can do potentially 3. So give me 1 second. You can look it up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so from everything I can find, it looks like... they could do effectively a 3rd action, which is what I wanted to make sure would happen. So she's going to move, and then I'm going to have her use Smoky Velvet to allow Daniela to move here, which is going to mean the Altered Beast is going to attach to her. After this monster attacks, you discard 1 focus. That's not a big deal, but it's just one to kill and Remnant, so she should be able to take care of that on her turn. Hopefully clean up some Doom. Yeah, so that is a move for Marie. Oh, wait, she can't. Oh, no, she's got to fight this hulking thrall. Dang it. I take it back. Forgot she had the thrall shoot attached to her. Okay, so she's going to attack the thrall with 3, 5 dice. Oh, gosh. Oh! 5 dice. Yeah. I forgot she had that thrall, so... Looking for 5s or 6s. Okay, there's 2. There's no modification on the monster, so she does actually, in fact, kill the Sulking Thrall, which is awesome. So this is still going to work out. She doesn't have a remnant. So here's the thing with this. It says, you become cursed unless you spend 1 remnant. I'm going to assume that I could choose to basically forego the remnant to not become cursed. I may have that order of operations wrong. If I do, definitely let me know. I think that's right, but we're going to do that. So then that was her first action. Her second action is going to be to move. She's going to use Smoky Velvet to move Danielle there, and we're back to where we were. So she is completed. Daniela now can attack. She's going to attack with 6, 3 plus 3 for her wrench against the Altered Beast. So let's see what she does. And alright, come on. And she's got 3. More than enough to kill it. She gets remnants. She's supposed to discard focus. She doesn't have 1 to discard. So we're good there. That was her first action. Then she is going to, I think, she is going to ward. Yep, she's going to ward her location. Although she could spend the, actually, she does an action. Mend a scar. You may spend 2 clues from the scenario sheet to mend a scar. Yeah, so she's going to mend. Boom. Boom. I don't know, that may not be the best move, but that's the move she's going to make. So she attacked, was 1 action. Mended scars. Mended the scar. Second action. Cool. So that completes her. Alright. Monster phase. Each ready monster activates. So the Altered Servant. Is going to move towards Ma's boarding house. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's definitely closer. 1, 2. So it's going to move to there. Any engaged monsters will attack. We have no engaged monsters, which is great. Already exhausted monsters ready. We don't have any of those. Now we do encounters, and everybody's going to get an encounter. So we'll start with Daniela, who unfortunately is in an anomaly, which means she gets the Scar card. Ugh. And it's 2 doom in her space, so you try to prove your membership in the Silver Twilight Lodge. Okay, so lore -1, that's 2. That's just a success. If you pass, you steal the tools of the verifications. You remove 2 doom from your space, okay, and gain a remnant. Awesome. If you fail, they use your blood to invoke King Gate. You suffer 1 damage and 1 more. Okay, go. Cool. That is gone. So we'll put that there. Cool. That is actually really good for her. Sweet. Alright, boom. Marie is in Uptown. And it is the clue card. Alright. Whew. She's at St. Mary's. You pause on the threshold where a voice whispers of unlimited potential in the union of all fractured worlds. You gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. Alright. Awesome. Nurse Shannon snaps you from your reverie by shoving paperwork in your hands. You may spend $1 or for you or an ally to recover 3 health. Okay, yeah, she's definitely going to spend $1. She had 3, now she has 2. And she is going to recover both of those healths. Awesome. So that goes over here. And then Norman is in North Side. So let's see what North Side has to offer. On the clue card. Unfortunately, he is in Curiosity Shop, I think. Yep, he's in the Curiosity Shop. He's got a couple bucks. We'll see what happens. Oliver Thomas offers you a discount on a piece that's been on the shelf for a while. You may buy 1 curio from the display for half price, rounded up. Okay. Interesting. So let's just move that kindly off to the side, and let's take a look now at the items in the display. So, we've got Token of Faith for 3, so that would be 2, so we could afford that. What did it say? It is a curio. Yep, so it's a curio item. After this item suffers 1 or more horror, you recover 1 sanity. Okay. Interesting. Then we've got Fine Clothes for 4, so that's 2, so we could afford that because it is common curio. So it's a curio. Once per round, you may pay half price while buying an item. Interesting. So make some stuff cheaper. Rabbit's Foot. Once per round, you may reroll 1 die while resolving a test. That's very possibly what we're going to go for, because that's just awesome. Let's move these up. That's only $1 too. Then we got the camera. Not a curio item. After you gain a clue, you may test observation. If you pass, research 1 clue. Definitely a good item. Saves you an action effectively. So, something to at least think about buying in the future, but we can't buy it now. Map of Arkham would be $1. It is curio. While you are in a street space, monsters do not engage you unless you attack them. So, interesting. You could move to a street space and kind of keep them away. So, I'm torn, to be honest, between these two. Because A die reroll is always super helpful, especially given that he is blessed. We would like to keep that as long as we can. But yeah, let's just go with the rabbit foot. So he's going to spend for half, so it's going to cost him $1. So he's going to take the rabbit foot into his tableau. Cool. So items back over here, and we're going to draw one additional item to replace that one, and that is going to be the lucky cigarette case. Once per round, you may add 1 to the result of 1 die while resolving a test. Okay. Also, a curio, couldn't have afforded it. It would have been 3, but definitely potential. Alright, cool. So that is his. The rest of it. On his way out, a man with a nasty puckered scar over his eye demands to know what you bought. Influence? Oh, God. This is not going to go well for him. He only has 1. Okay. Oh, wait. Once per round, you may reroll 1 die or resolve a test. Alright, so let's reroll that. Shoot. That's not a 4, 5, or a 6. So we have to discard bless because we did fail. Dang it. That was short-lived. And we become wanted because we failed. So wanted, here we go. Wanted is from the expansion. So this is what they look like. Same way as Dark Packs, basically. So I'm going to shuffle these up, and he's going to grab a random wanted, his random wanted card, and Bob's your uncle. This goes to the back of the Uptown deck. Sorry, the North Side deck. I wish Uptown and North Side had very different art, because, man, I always mess those up. Ugh. Okay. Cool. So that takes care of his encounter. So now for the laugh and chuckle phase. Mythos. And yellow first. Blank. Excellent. And clue. Alright, so blank and clue. And the clue is going to be at the Miskatonic University. There's the card that we pulled. So we're going to take a clue token. Put it at the Miskatonic University. That was the last token, so we're going to take all of these tokens, and they all go back into the Mythos bag. Miskatonic University. And we're going to shuffle. So that was Daniela, so she's going to be good to go. So next we'll do Marie. Alright, that's good enough, I think. And I did it again. I put that on the streets. Alright. Daniela, drawing from a full bag. Oh god, that sucks. Alright, our first one is a blank, okay? And her second one is Doom. And the Doom is, oh no. It's an Uptown, and it is at Hangman Hill. Uptown. Hangman's Hill. Okay. So that takes care of her. Oopsie. Norman. Reckoning. Place 1 Doom at each space with a scar. No spaces with a scar because remember, we did flip that one. Reckoning effects. Okay, so Daniela has to roll a die for her dark pack. If she rolls a 1, we've got a problem. Okay, so the reckoning effect. So Daniela's got to roll 1. Just don't roll a 1. Oh my god, she almost rolled a 1, but it's not a 1, so that's okay. Oh jeez. Wanted. Oh, reputation talents. He didn't have any of those, so I guess you're good. Test influence. Oh, geez. His influence is 1. And he's already used his rabbit foot. Come on, come on. Oh, that's a fail. Crap. This is not good. So, if your test result was 2 or greater, if you fail, flip this card if it's 2 or greater. So, he was going to fail no matter what. Rattled. After a few narrow escape, you're dead certain that they've almost caught you. Every time you try to catch some shut-eye, a shadow on the wall makes you jump out of your skin. It's hard to stay at the top of your game when you're this tired. Choose 1 skill. During tests that use that skill, roll 1 fewer die. Okay. I'm going to choose Will, because it's the best skill I've got. Reckoning. Discard this card. Do not resolve this effect during the phase this card was flipped. So basically, until the next Reckoning, he's going to be at 1 negative will. And that was just his first token. Yay! Alright, here we go. His second token. Please don't be bad. Okay. Clue. That's good. We like clues. Yes, we do. We like clues. How about you? Alright, so clue token is going to go to Rivertown. And Rivertown. Which is where the anomaly is at. So we'll put it underneath there. And we'll take 1 and 2. 2 cards. 2 cards. Alright, cool. And Rivertown is golden. Alright. Awesome. So everybody is now good to, well, good to go may be over-optimistic, but everybody's done everything they can.